Okay, now I am doing this video specifically for GunzNGear. You know, sometimes when you get old, you have trouble judging things. You know, they drive at like 20 miles an hour on the highway because they feel like things are just zipping by them because their perceptions have changed a little bit. So, you know, he's an old man, he's having a little trouble telling some differences, so I thought I would show him here. Now, we had talked about the SIG P250 and the Glock 23 or 19. This is a 19 here. And he talked about the only thing he didn't like about the SIG P250 is that it was so much thicker. The slide was so much substantially thicker. I believe he said it just seemed substantially thicker than the Glock 19. Well, I just wanted to show it. I told him, I don't think that's the case, so I wanted to show him here. And if you measure this, now my batteries ran dead on this, I noticed right as I was filming this. So see if I can get this to zoom in on this here. See if I can get that to focus. Right there you can see it is about 32, wait, that's 28 millimeters. 28 millimeters, let me make sure I got that tight. Actually it's 27 millimeters, you can see right there, 27 millimeters across. Now that's the SIG P250 at its widest part. Don't measure here where it's got the cuts, make sure you measure at the widest part. Now the excuse me, the Glock is about the same all the way down, so I will measure it pretty much anywhere and I'll be okay. And it is, see if I can get it to focus here, just a hair right around 26. So there's only like a millimeter of difference between these two. Now it does seem like the SIG is so much thicker. It just seems thicker. But I think the main issue that makes it seem like that is you see this really rolled edge on the Glock. And then look at the SIG here. And it's just got a very sharp cut. Just flat. Just floop, floop, it's almost square. Makes it seem wider because you don't have that gradual reduction of width right there from the top to the sides. So I think that is making a big difference in the perceptions. Now, one place I will say that the SIG is thicker is in the grips. Like I say, if we measure these grips here, let's see, at their widest point, they're about, let's see if I can get to zoom in, 30, a little over 33. And let's see, the Glock is, this is, remember, this is, I'm comparing a 40 caliber to a 9mm here, but the Glock is, let's see, right at 29. So a little bit of a difference there. So is thicker in the grip, but as far as the slides go, these guns are almost indistinguishable in thickness. It's just an optical illusion because of that rounded edge. But this is, as you can see here, it is, actually it's a little bit shorter than the Glock lengthwise. They're pretty comparable height-wise. The Glock is a little bit shorter, but width-wise they're pretty comparable too, except in the grip. But the SIG is heavier. I will have to tell you, the SIG is a heavier gun. But I actually really like the SIGs. But I just wanted to show there that if you're making your decision based on thickness, you're talking the slide thickness, you're talking 1mm. And it's also showing that a lot of times it's not the actual width that matters, it's the shape when you're looking at it. Because when you look at something that's flat like this, it looks wider. This beveled edge makes it look narrower than it is. So sometimes it's an optical illusion. So make sure you know, because you would buy this gun thinking, oh, it's going to be a lot easier to carry because it's thinner. It's not really thinner. It's just an optical illusion. So make sure when you buy a gun that you check the specs and make sure that you really know, is it thinner or is it not.